One of my favorite SUVs on the lot. I cannot wait to tell you about my ride in the 2025 Kia Telluride. It's in the SX Prestige X-Line trim level. Let's get this test drive going. If you're interested in a Telluride, come check us out. We're online at smailkia.com. Exterior color of this particular one is everlasting silver, so you see whenever the sunlight hits it, gives it a really nice pop. There's metallic flakes in there. With this SX Prestige X-Line trim level, you have that blacked out Kia logo in the front, nice glossy black grille, LED headlights that really stick out, those daytime running lights as well. Along the side of the vehicle, you're going to notice that the bottom half of the vehicle has this really nice protective layering to it. So, you know, if you are off-roading or doing any type of things that rocks might kick up and scratch the paint, that's going to protect your paint job. Let's take a look at these tires. They have 20-inch alloy wheels, and they have a glossy black finish to them. Kia logo there in the center. With the key fob in my pocket, if I put my hand through the handle, that's going to unlock the doors. That not only unlock the doors, but we have automatic folding mirrors as well that unfolded there. If I close the door now and want to lock it, all I do is hit the ridges here. Whenever I do that, you see the mirrors fold in. Really great for those busy street parking situations. This vehicle has a 3.8 liter V6 engine and an 8-speed automatic transmission. It comes with Kia's outstanding warranty of 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty, a 5-year, 60,000-mile limited basic warranty, and a 5-year, 60,000-mile roadside assistance. To get into the tailgate, all I'm going to do is press a button back here, and you have the power tailgate all the way up. You have a lot of room back here for storage. Underneath here, you have some additional room for storage, which is great. Underneath these stickers here, you actually have chrome accents, so that's going to protect the back of your vehicle from getting all scratched up. That's really great to have. Looking over here on the left side, you can come in close here, you have a 12-volt charger back there, as well as the ability to put down your second row seats. But let's go ahead and show you how much room we have back here. If we put down the third row, easy peasy, folds right down. 60-40 split there. So we have buttons down here to put down the seats in the back. One press of the button, the left and the right seats can go down pretty easily there. And you just have a ton of storage back here. And I can't wait to get into those back seats. So jumping into the back seats, there's a lot of really cool stuff in the second row that we'll go over. But to put these seats forward, there's a little button up top for me to just be able to squeeze back here. And that's pretty easy for me to squeeze back here. There's a lot of room between me and the seat in front of me right now. I have an armrest back here with 2 cup holders. Well, probably, yeah, let's say 2 cup holders there. And if you look over on this side, as well as the other side, there's a USB-C fast charging port over here. You have this suede headliner that just feels great. It looks great. You have some ventilation on both sides here. And this giant panoramic sunroof that I can see out of. Makes it feel like I have a little bit more space back here. So let's go ahead and jump into those second row seats and see what we got back there. So this does have the black leather seats. You have some nice perforated leather in there with some stitching patterns throughout. Looks really nice and really sporty. Getting in, there's captain's chairs, right? So you can set this armrest to whatever length you need it to be, and it's pretty comfortable. That suede headliner continues throughout the cabin here. And of course, when I close the door, I can remove visibility too. I have these nice little shades on the windows. You also have your ventilation controls up here, a little bit extra ventilation there. But let's look at our charging options, right? So on the back of these seats, you have USB-Cs, and you have some additional storage, a 12-volt charger down there, as well as a 115 3-prong house outlet. And one thing I just noticed, it has heated and cooled seats in the second row. How cool is that? And it's 3-way adjustable. So you have 3 different intensity levels. That's really cool for heated and cooled seats. Let's get up front, see what's up there, and then we'll get this thing on the road. To come on into the front seats of the 25 Kia Telluride, you can see that the front dashboard has a lot of different textures to it. It has leather up top with the stitching. It has wood grain accents, and it looks like, you know, obviously a lot of buttons here. So let's go ahead and start the thing up. get into this review. 2 fully digital displays, but one other thing that's caught my eye, looks like above us here, we have the rear camera mirror. So you can have either your rear view mirror here, or if something's blocking your vision back there, you can actually look past it with a camera that's built into the back. So pretty cool. Our dashboard display here, everything's pretty self-explanatory there. You do have the ability to change what's up there with this button here on your steering wheel. You can actually get your trip meter up there. You can have your compass. You have your all-wheel drive settings and your safety settings. We'll leave the safety settings up there so that we can display them on the test drive. And up on the windshield, you have a heads-up display, which tells you your miles per hour, tells you your speed limit, and some other safety features up there. So a lot of digital displays at your disposal. Left side of the steering wheel, you have your push to talk button to make phone calls, send text messages, that type of thing. You also have wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto in this vehicle. So that allows you to connect your phone to the vehicle to use your navigation, to send those text messages, make phone calls, leave yourself reminders, all that really great stuff that you can do on your phone that's compatible with your vehicle. You can do or access there through your steering wheel. This mode button and the star button allow you to customize those for special things that you would want to put there. And the left side here, you have your phone button as well as your volume button here. So you can turn the radio up and down. On the right side of the steering wheel, we have our smart cruise control, our lane keep assist buttons. We'll go over that on the test drive. It also allows you to select different settings up here on the screen. Our infotainment screen has maps and our navigation settings up there. You have valet mode, you have a quiet mode. If you have anybody that's perhaps taking a nap in the back, you can hit that. You have your rear climate control options. You can access all that stuff right there through the infotainment screen. You also have, like I said, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and your Kia Connect, which allows you to connect your phone to your vehicle. Gives you a whole big host of things that you can do with the vehicle. We have some tactile buttons here for your infotainment system. Then you have the heated steering wheel button here and your climate controls all across the bottom there. Below that, you have your heated and cooled seats for the front seats. So you can actually you have 3 tiers for that on driver and passenger side. You have your automatic shifter, pretty self-explanatory, 2 cup holders, and you have different drive modes down here. Check this out real quick. You have comfort, sport, smart, eco, and snow. And whenever I change those, it's going to change the driving mechanics of the vehicle so that it's better for those conditions. We'll maybe test the difference between the comfort and sport mode on the test drive. Down here we have our idle engine off button. You can just turn that off if you like. You have your parking sensors, your parking camera button. If I press that, it'll bring that up. You obviously have auto hold as well. So let's go ahead and show you what auto hold does. When I have auto hold on and I'm in drive and I have my seatbelt on, it's going to hold the vehicle where it's at. So if I'm in stop and go traffic, I've just hit the brake, I'm not moving forward. And I can take my foot off the brake, I can relax my foot for a minute. Let's say the people in front of me go forward, I can then hit the accelerator until we stop again, and then auto hold will come up on the dashboard, I can take my foot off the brake, and I can rest here for a moment. So this makes driving in that stop and go traffic a lot easier, really great to have. We have a nice black leather armrest with the white stitching in there, and down below you can actually see that there's multi-tiers to this. You have a USB-C fast charging port in there as well. Up top we obviously have a very nice shade with that suede headliner continuing up here. To open that up, all I have to do is press up to vent it. If I want to open it up the entire way, I can do that. You even have a nice little guard up there that's going to protect you from any of the harsh wind and elements. One press of the button forward, and that'll close that up. And this button allows me to do that for the rear. Obviously our sunglass holder, which is great to have. So a lot of features on this vehicle. Let's get this thing out on the road. Let's test some of them out. Putting the vehicle into reverse, we have the giant screen here with the backup camera. You have a 360 above view, and whenever I turn the wheel, that's going to change the projected lines and show you what direction the vehicle is going. And it's really nice. You get a nice big view for you. And whenever you get close to an object, You have sensors that are going off that's beeping at me and alerting me all over the place not to get too much closer there. This also gives you the ability to look straight down to line up, say, a hitch or something like that. You can get side views. And how about this? There's our like over the shoulder shot of where this vehicle is. Doing a very nice job. Right there, you're gonna see the cross traffic monitoring going off. It's telling me where a vehicle is coming from. It's beeping at me. It's showing me there, obviously, and it is vibrating my steering wheel. So there's a lot of different ways that whenever you're backing up, this vehicle is alerting you that something is moving behind you. Getting out onto the highway, hitting the accelerator in comfort mode, we got right up to speed there very easily. But it was a nice smooth transition up to power. I didn't really have, it didn't struggle or anything. Let's go ahead and just kick it over into sport. And I'm gonna hit the accelerator, see what it sounds like. All right, so I did notice a little bit of a difference. Steering wheel seems to have tightened up a bit, and definitely I hear the engine a lot more. Gives it that throatier response. I definitely do feel it. I went ahead and activated the lane keep assist on my steering wheel here. And what this is gonna do is if I inch over here to the right side, it's just taking my steering wheel and keeping me within the lines of the road here. It's just pinballing me back within the lines of the road. I did go ahead and set my smart cruise control settings. So what this is doing is I have my speed set to 52 miles per hour, and the vehicle in front of me is going slower than that. It's going about 40. So this vehicle has slowed me down based on their speed. I can actually close that gap. It'll speed us up until we reach the gap that I have set. But it's registering that vehicle in front of me. And when they slow down, we'll slow down. And this will come all the way down to a complete stop too. So that stop and go traffic, not really that much of an issue in a vehicle like this. I really love that smart cruise control option. So we do have a vehicle we're about to pass on our right side. And whenever somebody's in my blind spot, you're gonna see a little icon light up there on the mirror. When I turn on my turn signal and somebody's over there, that's now flashing at me. This is beeping at me. And one other thing is happening. You can actually see that the lane watch camera on my right side is there too. So I can actually physically see that that is happening, that there is a vehicle over there that I need to watch out. There's so many different ways that this vehicle is alerting you in these situations. So it's really hard to miss. And on the dashboard here, it tells you the speed limit sign. That's also telling you the speed limit sign in the heads-up display as well. So it's just really great to have all of these features very easily accessible, and you know what you're doing when you're on the road at all times. You might space out a little bit, and it's nice to have that there. All right, turning radius time. I'm gonna turn the wheel real hard here, and man, did this just spin right around on a dime, stayed within those 2 lanes there, and off we go. So if you're in the market for a 3-row SUV or something that just has a little bit more space, the Kia Telluride is hard to go wrong with it. I think a lot of people are liking this from the comments that I've seen online. And every time I get in one, I'm really thrilled to do a video about it. If you'd like to check out our inventory, we're online at smellkia.com. And until next time, guys, enjoy the ride.